Tight, tight end right. Watch tight, tight end right.
Green light, hurry up.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. Kyle Wilbur in there again as this offensive line is in tatters. 3 sacks in 3 plays. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Looked like they had something going last drive. Then the interception happened. Will they recover?
The memory they need to keep with them is that they did have something going. They were moving the ball on offense, had a nice sequence going. Don't worry about the other part. You can't get that back. Let's go back to what you were doing well before.
I thought you were going to say they need to have no memory, but remember the good part, forget the bad.
I like that even better.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down. And a long way to go for the offense here on 2nd down. Time running out here on the play clock. Back to throw. And that's caught. Did he stay in bounds, though? He did not. Ruled incomplete.
I think you have to chalk that one up for the defense there. Someone right on the spot. Excellent coverage. Didn't leave him enough room to come down inbounds, even though he did catch the football.
And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense.
Let's go.
He'll look to throw. Bryant with a catch right side. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Now Prescott. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. They'll try the right side with Elliott. And he's brought down. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains.
Whenever we meet with coaches, and they always talk about wanting to establish running the football, it's oftentimes with a good tight end who can control the line of scrimmage and the point of attack, and they're becoming harder to find because the colleges are giving us a whole lot of receiving tight ends, former wide receivers who can run, not necessarily block very well. In this case, though, we saw 2 tight ends on the field, both of them with the ability to block, and he ran the ball successfully behind that power set.
Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. This is Elliott. And down to the 36-yard line here. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Williams. And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So the offense has it 1st and 10. playing. Oh, no, he lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back. On the field. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not at all. I agree with you. And this is where your preparation and your confidence comes into play. They've worked on these situations.
Yeah, they practice this all the time.
They practice it all the time. They know what they want to get done. And in a lot of cases, the great competitors, they love this situation. They think they can go ahead and get it done.
They practiced it. We'll see if practice makes perfect. Finding time. He's got a man. Complete. It's a big play there for Green Bay. 44 yards. And at this stage, down in the second half, looks like they just wanted to find a way to get it in the hands of their playmaker, and they did.
I think you're exactly right. I don't think the coordinator's looking at his play sheet and trying to figure out which play will work well. He's trying to figure out how to get the ball to the playmaker that you just described. Looking down at that sheet, you find people plays, not necessarily X's and O's, and that's exactly what they did there.
18.
He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Anthony Hitchens in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Cut his left. Cut his left.
3 down. 3-18. Hurry up.
Halfback sent in motion.
All right. 3-19.
They'll look to throw, and he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
Watch left. Watch left. Tight end to the left. Tight end left.
Adams the man in motion right.
Motion.
Back to throw. It gets it over the middle to Cobb. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 17 yards on the pickup, and that's going to make it fourth down.
And that was a nice catch, and if the goal was to get into field goal range, it certainly appears that they accomplished that.
Well, and sometimes that's what you dial up in these situations, right, when you want 3?
Well, if the goal was to get into field goal territory, even though it'll be a long attempt, I think they accomplished that.
And sometimes you have plays for that. It's not always a first down when you want 3, get a little bit closer, making it easier shot.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to concede to the defense, and they know what you're trying to get done, and to try and get any more than that is almost folly. Take what you can get, maybe have an opportunity to put 3 points on the board.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now the Packers get set to go. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in the field goal range.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. And now here come the Cowboys. They have great starting field position here in overtime. You can bet they're not thinking field goal. They want to win this now.
And we know with the still relatively new overtime rules, the mindset has changed for everyone around the league about getting the ball, because you want to score the touchdown to end the game. In this case, with this type of field position, even more of an emphasis on that. Settling for a field goal would feel like a failure now.
Second down following the run.
Tight end to the right. Tight end to the right.
Now a first throw here in overtime. It's caught by Bryant. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that's going to lead to a third down. And now they're in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And this is going to be incomplete.
Really good, smart play by the defense, understanding third and short, guarding the first down sticks, and being able to make a play on the football and bat it down.
So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. Now with the play clock about to expire, we get a whistle and a timeout. They'll be down to just one remaining as we step aside here in overtime. A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on fourth down.
Here we go.
Now Prescott. He's got time in the pocket. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll take it into the end zone.